Simple. Now, let me denote few examples of the variation. As I told you right now, that I am going to increase the number of the workers. Fine, I have to raise a structure. Okay, I have to raise a structure and I'm increasing the number of the workers. For example, I have for 10 workers. Now I'm trying to make the number of the workers is 40. So what will be the change? Do you see any kind of change or it will be same? Yes, Akshit. Can you comment on this? Yeah. Who will tell me? Yasir? Okay, tell me one thing. If I increase the number of the workers, will my structure be completed early or it will take more time?
Early. Will be completed early.
It will be completed early. So there is a variation. So on if to so I will write here to raise a structure if number of, you can also write these examples, if number of workers are increased, if number of workers are increased, then the time duration time duration to complete the job will be decreased. Will it be or not? Will it be or not? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, Yasir, no issue. Hmm. Second example, any other? Can anyone give me? See, this is the example in which I raised one quantity, but another quantity got decreased. But I want an example from you. If one quantity is increased, other will be also increased. Can anyone tell me? Okay, Alina, no issue. Yeah, yeah, come on. Yes, Zan, Akshid, Maruf.
If you are building a building,
Hmm,
if you are building a tall building,
hmm.
it takes a lot of time. If you are
Hmm.
building a small building, it takes less time.
So you're actually saying the area. Can I give the example like this? Can I give the example like this? Mm, if if number of people in a family are increased, then what happens to the food consumption? Is it increase?
Increase.
Is it increased or decreased?
Increased.
Increased.
It will be increased. Very good. Then yeah, then I say then food consumption. Then food consumption is increased. Is that okay? Is that thing okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, any other example? Any other example?
Of direct or inverse.
So I will write here. I will write here. I will write here. Now there, you can see there I gave you the two types of the example. One in which one quantity was increased, another quantity was decreased. And the in the other one quantity was increased and other also got increased. So there are two types of the variations, two types of the proportions. One is the direct. Okay. One is the direct. What do you mean by the direct? An increase or decrease in one quantity, an increase and decrease in the one quantity, then there will be, yes, corresponding increase or decrease respectively in the other quantity. Got it? That means if one quantity is increased, other quantity will be also increased. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes.
We can say both quantities increase or decrease in same ratio. Okay. Okay. Both quantities are in same ratio. Increase or decrease in same ratio. For example, how this is to be denoted? How this is to be denoted? See, for example, if x and y are in direct proportion or direct variation, then how is it denoted? Then x is directly proportional to y. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then
Yes.
x is directly proportional to y. That means what does that mean? And we always equate them any two variations. See, we will write a point here. Any two variations are equated by, yes, equated by constant. Okay. So what does that mean? These are the two variations. They are in direct proportion. So I will equate them by constant. X is equal to k times y, right? So x over y is equal to k. So here I got the one more definition of the two quantities, that the ratio is constant. Okay, here k is constant. The quantities are said to be in direct proportion if the k is, their ratio is constant. Okay, is that thing clear?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion?
No, sir.
Let me know if there is any type of confusion here till here. Okay, I will not start this inverse variation yet. First of all, us discuss about the direct variation. So what is a direct variation? Yes, Parth, can you tell me what is a direct variation? What is a direct proportion?
Sir, if one is increased, then second also increases.
Okay, very good. Then they are said to be in the direct proportion. Okay, is that
Yes, sir.
clear? And how they are equated? The two variations are always equated by the constant. That constant is denoted by k. And here in the direct proportion, the two constant, they are in the same ratio, right? Is that clear?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Is that clear? Okay. Now, how do you actually equate these direct variations? Okay. See, I will tell you. If x1 is increased to y1, okay, y1, okay, then x2 will be increased to y2. How I will write them? I will write them, since their ratio is same, so I will write x1 over y1 is equal to x2 over y2. Since they are in the direct variation, if x and y are in the direct variation, that means, suppose I will give an example. Let us suppose I will give an example. You will get the things very much clear. Example question. A machine takes 5 hours to cut 120 to cut 120, we can say 120, let's say something.
Papers.
Okay, papers. Okay. Then how much time it takes? How much time? How much no? How much papers? How much papers it can cut in? Let us suppose I will say 20 hours. So we have 20 hours. So is this Direct or inverse? First of all, tell me this. Is it direct or inverse? So see, this machine in 5 hours is cutting 120 papers. When I'm increasing the number of the hours, obviously this will do more work, isn't it? So I will take here when in 5 hours it is cutting 120 papers. In 20 hours, how much it will cut? How much it will?
480.
Let us see. Let us take, it will take x, and I have told you, if x1 increases to y1 and x2 increases to y2, if there is a direct proportion, that x1 over y1 is equal to x2 over y2. So this will become 5 over 120 is equal to 20 divided by x, isn't it? Is that so or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So what will be it? So x will be equal to, yes, this is 120 into 20 divided by 5. Yes, this will be
480.
480. So 480 papers will be cut in 1 hour. Got it or not? Got it or not? How many of you got it? Raise your hands. Krishna, you didn't get it? Krishna?
Sorry, got it.
Then I told that home, you need to raise your hand, please, because I just got in clue how many of you got it. Akshad, Akshaya, and Tejas. Again, giving you the example. See, again, I will tell you, if there is a direct proportion, x1 increases to x1 does some work in y1, and x2 will be y2, then if there is a direct proportion, then you will use x1 over y1 is equal to x2 over y2. Why? Because direct proportional says their ratio will be same, because as we know, x is directly proportional to y, x over y, sorry, x is equal to k times y, x over y is equal to constant. So that means the ratio will be constant, right? Is that clear? Is that clear? So in case of direct proportion, you have to go for ratio. Okay. Example. One more example. Shadow casted by uh 7-meter tree in the morning. In the morning is 5 meter. Okay. Okay. If the shadow casted by another tree at the same time, at the same time is 10 meter. You will write in the chat. Is 10 meter. Find height of another tree. Come on, people, fast, do it. First of all, put your hands down. First of all, you need to analyze if this is a direct. Let me write in the chat. Write everyone in the chat. Is this a direct or the inverse proportion? Is this direct or not? Yes or no? Okay, put your hands down first of all, everyone. Everyone, put your hands down. Maruf, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Is it direct or inverse? How? And can you explain?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Come on, tell me.
um, Sir,
Yes, Parth. Correct
it is
answer.
like
Hmm.
yeah,
Muksit, are you there?
it's indoors. Inverse, sir.
Yes, Maruf?
Inverse.
It
Sir,
is
it is
inverse.
inverse.
It's inverse. Muqassit? It's direct or inverse? Okay, fine. Okay, inverse. I got it. Muqassit, I got your answer. Uh, mm, Anisa, is it direct or inverse?
Sir, inverse.
Inverse. Akshaya, is it direct or inverse? Nimrita, tell me, it is direct or inverse? No, Yasir, I'm not asking. Okay, that's fine. Yes, Nimrita. अरे यार कुछ तो बोलो. Akshit,
Direct, sir.
can you explain why?
So because the shadow has to be 3 centimeters. Like if the tree grows larger, if the size of the tree is larger, the shadow
Hmm.
grows larger. So hence
Obviously.
it's direct.
How can you people say, those who said it's an inverse, how can they say this is an inverse? See, sun is here and one of the tree is here and one of the tree is here. You can see that the size difference between the two trees. This will cast the shadow here and obviously the sun, if it is here, so it will cast the shadow here. So it was not at the center like that, we can say. And you can see more the height of a tree, the more is the shadow, isn't it? So how can this be an inverse one? Got it? Come on, give me the problem of the solution. Give me the solution of
Sent you
this.
my answer.
Give me the solution of this problem. Yes,
Yes.
yes. Yasir gave the answer, Himangi gave the answer, and Path, yes, Zain, correct. Uh, fine. Yeah, only 4 persons. What about the rest? Jevan, give me the answer in the chat. Akshid, you as well. Yash, Nimrita, Alina, Anisa, fast. Arnav, good. Correct. I have told you to use the simple thing. Simple thing I told you to use in the Varshana. Are you there? Varshana, are you there? You're not audible. Jevan, it's wrong. Varshana, you didn't, you're not responding. Kindly give me the solution to this problem. Do it fast. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, no issue. Yes, Javant, it's correct. Hmm. Yes, Muhammad Muqsid, it's correct. See, I told you, if you have the direct variation, if you no, Tanishka, that's wrong. If you have the direct variation, see, listen now, listen, Alina, it's correct. If you have the direct variation, fine. So if 7 meter, if 7 meter is casting a shadow of 5 meter, and I don't know the tree, this will cause the shadow of 10 meter, right? How to do this question? Okay, I told you how to do this question. Yes, very easy. This will be 7 over 5 is equal to x over 10, right? So this will be 7 into 10 over 5. This is equal to x. So 5, 1, 5, 2. So x is equal to 14. That will be your answer. Okay. Any confusion? Any confusion?
No, sir.
Now, see, one more question. Shall I give one more question or we will move to the inverse one?
So we can move.
Okay. Inverse variation. What's meant by the inverse variation? Yes. What's meant by the inverse variation? Inverse variation. If one quantity increases slash decreases, then the other quantity decreases slash increases respectively. What does that mean? One quantity is increasing, another is decreasing. One is decreasing, another is decreasing. Got it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So wait. So this is how this will work. Okay. So I will say if x increases, then yes, then y decreases. X decreases, then y increases, right? If x is increasing, y is decreasing. If y is decreasing, x is increasing, like that. Okay, so there is an inverse type of proportion, and this proportion is actually defined as x is inversely proportional to y. Okay, so in order to equate them, as I told, two proportions are equated by the constant. So x is equal to k times 1 upon y. So x into y is equal to k. See, here the multiplication term is constant. You should see. You should see what is the difference between that thing and this thing is that the multiple. Okay, Safreen. So the difference between the direct and in inverse is that in the direct x upon y is equal to k. In the inverse, x into y is equal to k, right? Is that thing clear? Is that
Yes.
thing clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let us suppose I will give you a question. If 900, this is 900 persons work in 40 days. Okay. If 900 persons work in 40 days. Okay. Mm, then find number of persons if work is completed in 25 days. Listen, listen. In the inverse variation, if x1 is increasing or decreasing to y1, they are in inverse proportional, and x2 is in inverse proportional to y2, then how to equate them? How to equate them? Yes, can you tell me how to equate them? Because they are increasing, yes, they are increasing, then we can say that x1 into y1 is equal to x2 into y2. Reason being, they are in the inverse proportion, and inverse proportion is defined when both of them are having same constant as their multiplication. Now see here, 900 people complete job in 40 days. Okay, let us suppose x persons complete job in 25 days, right? How to do it? Multiply these two. This is 900 into 40 is equal to x into 25. So 900 into 40 divided by 25 is equal to x. So x you will get as uh, 1440. Got it? Got it?
Yes, sir.
How many of you got it?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion? Note it down if you want. Only 3 persons got it. Huh? I'm saying how many of you got it? Raise your hands. Anisa, Akshya, Nimrata, Krishna, Tanishka. Krishna, Tejas, and Yash. You didn't get it? Krishna,
Sir, just a second, sir. Like I'm doing it.
you are doing it. Okay, fine. Fine. Any confusion?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Fine. Let's suppose the question is a bus travels 40 kilometer in 30 minutes. Okay. In 40 kilometers is to be covered in 30 minutes. Okay. If speed is same, that means speed is not deflected, it is same. Put your hands down first. How far does it travel in 3 hours? First of all, tell me, is it direct or it's inverse? This is a tricky question. I just want to know, is it a direct or it is inverse?
Sir, if speed is
If speed, oh my God, if speed is same, Zan and this, yeah. Come on, tell me. If it is a direct or inverse? Yes, Yasir, good. Zan, very good. What about others? What about others? Nimrita, Alina, Amin, why you joined late? Jayavant, good. Muksit, tell me, it's direct or inverse?
Yes,
What's it?
in direct, sir.
Direct.
Yeah,
How?
it says 40
Hmm.
kilometer in 30 minutes
Hmm.
and 80 kilometer.
Hmm.
80 kilometer in 3 hours.
Obviously, speed is same. It's a direct one. Obviously, it's a direct. So you will write, you can do it. 3 hours, first of all, change it into minutes because this quantity in minutes, right?
90 in
So this is 440 kilometers in 30 minutes, then X hours in 180 minutes. Okay, this can be done as, do we take the multiplication or do we take the ratio in the direct
ratio.
ratio? Very good. This is 40 divided by 30 is equal to X over 180. Okay, Okay, this and this will go. This is 313, so x is equal to 240 kilometer, isn't it? Isn't it? Everyone, please put your hands down. Put your hands down. I will give you one more question. Okay. Question is 9 pipes are required to fill a tank in 4 hours. Okay. How much time it will take if 12 pipes of same type of used? Write me in the chat, it is a direct or it is inverse. Come on. Good, Jayant. Zan, very nice. Yasir, good. Himangi, no, it's wrong. Himangi. Muksid, you are not writing anything. Tejas, write me in the chat. What is it? Alina, wrong. Arnav, good. Correct. Maruf, write in the chat what type of proportion it is. Tanishka,
How
good.
to understand whether it's direct or not?
It's very easy. Okay. You have to fill it up. Okay. Who is it, first of all? Huh? I mean, good. I mean, see, this is very easy concept. You have to think of yourself. See, I am doing one thing. 9 pipes are used. Okay, same type. Okay, to fill a tank in 4 hours. Okay, I have to take a water from one source to this source, and 4 hours are used. Okay. Now, in place of 9 pipes, I'm using 12 pipes. Will the have I increased the pipes or decreased?
The pipes are increased.
Okay. Now, will the time be increased or decreased?
The tank.
No, when the time is the time increased? Will it take more time to fill the tank, or will it take less?
Less time.
Less time. So as I increased the number of the pipes, the time was decreased. So it is an inverse proportion.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Yeah, that's why this is an inverse proportion. Simple.
Okay.
Yeah, get it done and send me the answer. Everyone.
Sir, I already sent you my answer.
Who?
Zain.
Then it's correct. Arnav, Safreen, yeah. All of you are correct. No, Safreen. Safreen, you have given the incorrect answer, I think.
Okay, sir, I'll read.
This is an inverse proportion. And I told you how to do the inverse proportion. In the exams, how you will write it? You can make the box. Okay. You need to write the statements as well. Okay. You need to write the statements as well in the exam. Okay. So I will write as 9 pipes are used in 4 hours and X 12 pipes are used in X hours. Since it is in direct inverse proportional, so 9, yes, in the inverse proportional, do you use multiplication or you use division?
Multiplication.
Yes, multiplication.
So is it?
Hmm?
So is it correct? 5.2 hours.
4 1 4 3 3.
5.2 hours.
No, that's wrong. This is 3 hours. No, actually, that was wrong. How you have done it? I don't know. I don't know how you have done it. Done? Yasir, there was no need to send the screenshot of it. Okay, fine. Now, see. Let us suppose there is a table. Sometimes there is a table and you need to find the other quantities as well. Let us suppose, first of all, let x and y vary inversely. This is given. This is given that both of them vary inversely. That means it's here x and it's here y, right? Okay. It's here x and it's here y. Okay. Let us suppose I will give the values. This is x1, this is 2, this is 48, this is y1. Okay. This is 60, this is 3 upon 2. This is x2, this will be 1. And this is, let us suppose, 100. This is y2. Okay. This is x3. This is half. Now, first of all, tell me, you need to find all x1, y1, x2, y2. How to do it? Anyone?
First, you find the constant.
Just do it. Just try to do it.
Sir, what number is it after x2? 100?
It's 100. Yeah, exactly. Do you know how this is? Who is able to do this? Raise your hand. Who is able to do it? Raise your hands. Moksit. And who is able to do it? I'm saying who is able to do it. Okay. Okay, Yasir. Don't worry, I will do it. At the end, I will do it. Parth, you are able to do it? Zan? Okay. Only 5 persons are able to do it. Yes, you are not able to do it? Akshit? Anisa, turn on your camera. Akshya, Tejas,
Sir, could you
Tanishka.
explain this one? I'm not able to
Yes,
do it.
I will. First of all, I just want to know from you people who is able to do it. See, I will give you example how this is to be done. First of all, find the term here. Find the term here where two terms are given, both the terms are given between x and y. Here it is the term. Okay. You need to, since it is an inverse variation means multiplication of these two will be constant. So 60 into 3 upon 2 is equal to constant. Okay. Because since it is an inverse variation means x is inversely proportional to y. So x into y is equal to k, isn't it? This is x, this is y. Okay, so k is equal to 90 degree. When you got k is equal to 90 degree, so you got all the terms. How? Let me show you how. See, x1 into 2 is also equal to 90 degree because all of them will be constant. X1 is equal to 90 over 2, that is 45. Okay, now the next term is 48 into y1 is equal to 90. 40 y1 is equal to 90 over 48. Is that so? That is 15 over 8. Okay, now the next is third one is this x2 multiplied by 1 is equal to k, that is 90. So x2 is equal to 90. And for the last one, sorry, this one, this is 100 multiplied by y2 is equal to 90. Y2 is equal to 90 over 100, that is equal to 9 by 10. And at the end, this is x3 multiplied by 1 by 2 is equal to 90. So x3 is equal to 180. Simple. Got it? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Easy thing. Easy thing. So first of all, let me tell you one thing. Again, I'm saying, so what you have to do in this case, you have to find, first of all, you have to find the constant. When you will find the constant, then you are able to find the other things as well. Right? Is that clear? Is
Yes.
that thing? Okay. Shall I give one more question? But it was a direct inverse variation. If the variation will be inverse, if the variation will be, sorry, if the variation will be direct. So this was the inverse variation. If this will be inverse, so I will say x upon y is equal to k, right? You need to find constant by this. And x1 over 2 is equal to k every term, right? Okay. Any person having any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay.
Put your hands down. Okay, fine. Let's move to next question. Let's move to next question. Let us suppose I will say this is x and y. I will say x and y vary directly. Okay, they vary directly. So how I am going to do it? This is x, this is y. Okay, this is 3 and this is 1.2. This is x1 and this is 3.6. This is 15 and this is y1, and this is x2 and this is 10.8. Find x1, x2, y1. Find its value. Okay, okay, Mukesh, you can leave. In fact, we can also leave right now after 5 minutes. Yes, come on, everyone. Give me the value of x1, y1, x2, and all, whatever it's missing quantity. Come on, do it fast. Yes. No one?
So 2 minutes.
Just typing it.
Till then, I will show you this your doubt. What was it, Yasir? Yes. Principal amount is 16,000, right? And time is 1 year and rate is 10%. Remember, it is compounded half yearly. Can anyone tell me what happens when there is compounded half yearly? Zan, very good, correct. Yes, what happens? Akshya, what's your doubt? Yes, what's the amount formula? Principal 1 plus r divided by 100 raised to the power n. When it is compounded half yearly, what happens? Zan, what happens? Hmm. Time becomes twice, right? Time becomes twice, rate becomes half. So rate will be 10 over 2, that is 5%, and time will be for 2.5 years. Okay, so it will be 16,000 1 plus 5 divided by 100 raised to the power 2. Got it, Yasir? Yasir,
Yes, sir.
now you can proceed. Okay. Okay, in this question, what you got K was a constant.
Pi by 2.
5 by 2. Very nice. What is x1? 9.
Yeah.
What's x2? Sorry,
7.
what's y2, 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 y2?
So there's a
There is
y1. There's no y2.
Oh, y1, y1, y1. Yeah, y1 will be 6.
Not.
Yeah,
and x2 is 27.
y1 will be 6. How?
X1 is 9.
X1 is y, y1 will be so because 15 divided by y1 is equal to 5 by 2. Why? Because this is a direct variation. So
Oh.
this will be 5, 1, 5, 3. Okay. This is y1 is equal to 6. Simple. And what's x2?
27.
X2 will be
27.
x2 will be. Are you sure it will be? Yeah, it's 27. It's 27. Got it? This is your answer. Fine. Any confusion? Any confusions?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. So this was our direct and inverse variations. I hope you people got it clearly and there is no confusion left in it. Okay. See, the only thing that you need to take care of this thing is that when there is type of a variation in case of direct, it will be a ratio, that's x by y is equal some constant, and in case of inverse it will be multiplication of the two will give some constant, right? Okay, this is the only thing that you need to remember. Anything else? Any questions?
No,
Any
sir.
questions?
No, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. So this thing is all for today. Okay, take care everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Sir,
sir.
is this
Bye,
our
sir.
last class? Or do
Yes, this is your last class for the 8th grade.
you-
You, yeah, this is your last class for the 8th grade. And see you people in the new 9th grade. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Bye.